What's up, guys? It's Dale again. Just wanted to do a quick update on the box truck today and talk a little bit about my roof rack system. A couple of people had some questions, so I'll try to cover that, and then we'll get inside and see what's going on with the box truck. So let's get started. Alright, on my box truck, people have asked me about the roof rack system, and basically what that is three, call them uprights, whatever you want to. They're made out of 1-inch aluminum tubing. They're obviously welded together, and then on the bottom of the truck, I don't know if you'll be able to see that piece, but there is a piece of, it's like 1x3 flat stuff that takes up the space, and then the rack is actually welded to that, and it's all welded into the truck. It's also got 4 2x6s on either side, which allows me to add extra solar panels. When I first got my truck, I was actually at a welding shop having some other work done, and I actually saw these set of roof racks kind of laid off to the side, kind of in a pile of scrap metal, and I asked about them, and it was like, well, somebody ordered these and then they didn't pick them up. So I said, well, you know, what do you want for them? Talked to them a bit, got it to a price that I thought was reasonable, and I said, well, put them on. And then you can't really see it, but because of the width, they actually had to cut these in half and add about 1 foot into them, which is fine because this was never meant to hold the weight of a bunch of people, and I would not recommend aluminum for a roof rack system if you plan on having a bunch of people up there. It's just me. It does save weight, and like I said, I'm not a big person to be going into heights, so I said this will be fine. I originally had 3 solar panels running right down the middle, and there was the 2x6s actually weren't there until later, when I actually decided to add more panels to it, and that's when I added the 2x6s, added more panels, and I actually put that storage box, which I know the lighting sucks, but you know, put the storage box up on top, and that puts me at that storage box at about 11 feet. It's not exact, but I know to the bottom of the uprights is 10, so that is no more than another foot. So I'm well within any legal limits. And like I said, if I really want to, sure, I can get up there. I know a lot of you originally saw Mike and Dylan helping me with the solar, and yeah, they were up there walking around on it. And, you know, 1 or 2 people is going to be fine, but you know, you put 10 up there and you could have trouble. Anyway, I hope this answers the questions. If you want to see some more video of that, probably you could go over to Mike's channel, Navigation Nowhere. Check out the solar video. There's some drone shots of the roof rack, and I mean, it's, you know, it's pretty much very simple. But there again, like I said, if you want people up there, I would not recommend an aluminum rack. It's just, I wanted just something to bolt solar panels and other things too. So it works out well for me, and the price was right. So let's go ahead and step on inside and get back to the remodel. And the truth is, this week I haven't really gotten that much done, simply because I was waiting on some things to come in, and I've got other projects going on here at the homestead. As you can see, I've got the Berkey out of there because I am working in this corner. This is the set of lights that I put in. It's not complete as of yet, but it gives you an idea of what it will look like when I'm done. I left this side off so you could see. Basically, like I said, this is a rope light, LED rope light, as opposed to those flat ones that most people get. And what that allows you to do is to be able to see the light from almost any direction. What I wound up doing is taking an old piece of paneling, cutting it 6 inches wide, got my hot glue gun out, and just started gluing you know, in a random type pattern. Got it all glued in there, and that allows me to actually take this in and out if I ever need to. You just lift it out and the whole thing will come out. It's got two controllers right there for the remotes, and they work fine through the plexiglass. You know, you can come over here. I don't know where it's at, but anyway, you get the idea. And then when I came over here, if you remember the way this was originally, the red and the black wire there kind of looped all the way down into here and just took up wall space, so I moved that around. This wire here, I still got to get the trim on it, and that'll be complete. I've still got to pull my AC out and give it a bath. Sorry about the light. I'll be pressure washing it here in the next day or two. Right now it's Florida and it's still in the upper 80s, so got to have the AC. And then back over here, like I said, got the Berkey out simply because I'm working in this corner. In my last video, I asked a lot of people about silverware, and most people said, oh, keep all the silverware. But what I decided to do was go with a half a dozen sets of silverware, which allows me to put my spoons in one and my knives and forks in the other, and it technically frees up the other two for other things, which, as you can see right now, I've got pens and pencils in one, and then I sometimes like to have a essential oil diffuser running, so it will actually ride right back in this one, you know, when I'm traveling, and that gives me, you know, makes the place smell a little bit better than I smell on a regular basis. Also, I told everybody, you know, I was getting rid of the silverware in the drawer, so I'm kind of working on this drawer right now. This will wind up, instead of having a toolbox, I'm just going to put all my tools and different things that I need in this one. So that would be a good question for this video. If you guys have an essential tool that you carry with you at all times, just give me a shout out and let me know what it is. I do have more tools to go in the drawer. That's just kind of what was laying around in here right now. Other than that, hopefully by the end of next week, this will all be done. All the holes over here will be patched. Everything be repainted. I've still got to make one or two more of my storage units for this wall. I think I'm going to put maybe one more big one here and a couple of short ones back here. And then the update will be done. The only other thing that I have to do will be up in the cab. I still need to wire my DC to DC charger up to a permanent power source with a switch. And I also still have, where is it, the light bar that I got to put up front. It'll get put on. Also, I got to dress up some of these wires. This is actually the wire for a television antenna that I decided to add into the window. It'll get run and all put away neatly. These wires will all get put up and neatened up. That is one thing I've actually learned from Mike over the last couple of months, is wire management, and just make things look a little bit neater. And once I get into some kind of maybe a final tour or something, I'll actually open the bed up and show you what I did in there as well. Anyway, I hope that answered your questions on the roof rack. If you want more information, just let me know, be a little more specific, and I'll try to answer anything I can. Just remember, I'm not, you know, I'm just telling you what I do, not how to do anything. So take anything I say with a grain of salt. Have a great day, stay safe, and have fun until the next time. Bye.